Yesterday evening, my mom and I thought it would be a really good idea to go frolicking through the woods and see what we could possibly harvest. We were going down the trails and all of a sudden we came across a massive tree. And we peered over to it because we saw something that was getting our attention, and we both looked. I didn't have my camera with me, but I did have my phone, and I was able to get a little bit of our excitement on what we found. So yeah,
she went a little chicken crazy.
Okay, let me just have a moment.
I was excited
This
too.
is like the best Easter egg hunt that you could possibly find. And that's what I feel like when I go foraging and I find something that is exciting. Come on. Oh my God, I got a chicken. Not only did we find one chicken of the woods, or two chicken of the woods,
but we found 3, and they were all enormous.
They were
bigger than a basketball.
They were huge.
They were. I don't even know.
I didn't weigh them. We should have weighed them.
Yeah, that probably weighs 2 pounds right there.
We went ahead and harvested them last night, but we didn't cook them up right away.
No.
We cut them, we put them inside this refrigerator here up in the apothecary, and we figured tonight we would figure out a menu that we could cook for dinner, because why not? They're here, they're fresh, they're growing, and they are absolutely delicious. And when I say chicken of the woods is delicious, and everyone's like, well, what does it taste like?
It tastes like chicken.
It does. It has like a very lemony kind of flavor. Really, it's a little bit lemon, a little bit mushroom, very much like a chicken texture. A lot of people say it kind of tastes like crab meat as well.
It kind of takes on whatever flavoring you're putting it on. It reminds me a little bit of a shiitake kind of texture, but not quite. Not quite.
It's a pretty hearty mushroom. So today when we got home, we brought them down to the house, got them all cleaned up, and went ahead and cut them all up. We knew that we wanted to have some for dinner tonight. Because there are so many different things that you can do with chicken of the woods, I did not want to have to cook all of this up in one setting.
No.
We would be full for days.
Yep.
I've had chicken of the woods with a little bit of garlic and butter, but my mom was looking at a few different recipes that I definitely want to try.
One of the recipes that I found was for fermenting or pickling the chicken of the woods, and I'm really excited about that. I definitely need some more experience on, pickling or fermenting different foods and different products to see if we like them, see if that's something that, we want to do again. Another recipe that we found is kind of like a crab cake, and then Kaylee and I kind of started going off, and we're like, well,
what if we do this?
Yeah, what do we do that? And then
what do I do this? So tonight for dinner, we went ahead and just cut up some of this chicken of the woods. We sauteed it up. You made the marinade, which was really good. It had turmeric in it. What else did it have in it? Garlic?
I had turmeric, garlic, olive oil, salt, pepper, oregano, and then
just a little dressing.
I did use a little bit of Greek dressing, just to kind of...
Which I think the Greek dressing complements this well because it has that lemony taste to it. Mm-hmm. I went ahead and added just a little hint of sweet as well because, well, we're beekeepers and we can add honey to pretty much anything, and why not add honey to your mushrooms as well? I mean, it just tasted really, really good. So
it gave it a nice kind of a caramel glaze to it too.
Yeah, it definitely did. So tonight for dinner, we ended up making some of the chicken of the woods mushrooms, and I really wanted cold food tonight. Like, I wanted something cool because it's been hot outside. So we did like a chicken of the woods po' boy style, which was delicious, really good, except not deep fried, more sauteed. And then this got us to thinking, because honestly, I think we have a good couple of pounds of chicken of the woods here. But having the abundance of the chicken of the woods and knowing that we're kind of limited on when we harvest it, we're going to need to eat it pretty much right away. And how do you preserve it? What do you do with it? Right. So, and because we have so many different types of menus and meal plans that we really want to try, we figured this is where that comes into play. And why not freeze dry it and preserve it and hold on to it when we do want to try a new recipe of chicken of the woods. So we're going to go ahead and get it loaded up in the freeze dryer. And I'm sure with time, her and I are going to figure out a different menu or a different thing that we can try. You also talked about a bacon, doing like
Yes.
making like...
I had a shiitake bacon.
We could do
that. That's why I was thinking this
Yeah.
kind of reminded me a little bit texture-wise of shiitake. But anyway, I had a shiitake bacon at a place that we went to nearby.
Like BLT.
Yeah, it was a BLT, and oh my gosh, it was so delicious. That smoky, sweet, salty.
I'm excited to try this.
I think this would be really good. I think this would be really good. And tonight, the way that you prepared it really got me excited. I'm looking forward to doing that.
Ahead and started the process of the freeze dryer. It is cooling down and it's going to get to a certain temperature. It takes about 15 minutes and then we're going to load this up. If you guys happen to have any recipe that you have tried with chicken of the woods mushroom, go ahead and put it down below.
We would really appreciate any other experiences or recipes that you've come up with that is like, hands down, this is the best way to enjoy chicken of the woods.
There are many, and I know by us going ahead and preserving this chicken of the woods, it's going to allow us an opportunity to continue to enjoy and try fun new recipes. And that's what we're excited about.
Yep. To be continued.
So it took about 16 hours for the entire chicken of the woods mushroom to be freeze dried with our Harvest Right freeze dryer. Now all of it feels very much like styrofoam. That's the only way I could basically describe it. By using our Harvest Right freeze dryer, it pulls all the moisture out, preserving whatever I am doing in there, whether it's produce from the garden, mushrooms that we find in the woods, or herbs that we are going to be harvesting, which that is another video that I have coming up thanks to one of my viewers who asked how we dry a lot of our herbs. So we're going to show you a few different ways that we do, but that video is coming, and I have a whole lot of mint growing in the garden that we can play around and test trial it from. I need to harvest it anyways. I think what I'm gonna do next time I cook a little bit of some mushrooms for dinner, I wanna take you guys with me and I wanna show you how they reconstitute and what we're doing. This jar is gonna go in the house with me, and then these two Mylar bags, they're gonna go in for storage. Now, I know that I've shared in the past that when you freeze dry food, you can actually preserve whatever you freeze dry for up to 25 years, which I think is absolutely crazy, but I am very much in love with this freeze dryer. And seeing all the food that we've been able to put up in our pantry is definitely like having money in the bank. That to me, it's equivalent. Food in your freezer and food in your pantry is just like having money in your bank. If anyone is interested in purchasing your own Harvest Right freeze dryer, I do have an affiliate link and I will put that down below. And by using our affiliate link, it does let Harvest Right know that we sent people to them and supporting their company, but of course they are supporting our homestead as well. And having a freeze dryer has definitely been one of my ultimate goals in homesteading life and has been on my bucket list for years, and I still cannot believe that we have one here in our apothecary. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty and learn something old. Bye guys.